Happy National Working Moms Day. So in honor of this day, I'm just doing a little day in the life of a busy working mom and attorney. And so far, I got up a little bit before 4:15 when my alarm was supposed to go off. And I made my lemon water, my dandelion root tea, watered the plants, worked on the grocery list a little, and logged the weight. And now I'm getting ready to head out for the walk. I like to get at least 3 miles in the morning if possible. And everything else for the rest of the day is a bonus, but some days it doesn't work out. This morning I did do the full 3, but sometimes it's 1 or 2, but I always like to get at least a little bit of walk in before the day gets going. So here we go. And we're off. So I'm out on the walk. It's a cold one this morning, so I'm a little bit bundled up, but it feels nice with all my layers. I have my warm lemon water to keep me going here. So I typically will have my lemon water and my dandelion root tea before I eat any breakfast, just to help cleanse my system and keep me nice and healthy. I also did my meditation and visualization this morning, as well as my affirmations. That's my way of starting the day. Sometimes I'll loop those in on my walk as far as the meditation and visualization if I need to, but I had time this morning to do it on the couch, which is my preferred spot, and now I'll have my 15 minutes of quiet before I get back to listening to my book. All right, here we go. All right, I'm on mile 3. I shed a layer because I'm getting warm, and I moved on to my first glass of regular water, and I'm enjoying this beautiful sunrise. It's the best part about being out here so early. So I do try to have 90 to 100 ounces of plain water a day, or herbal tea. It can be anything that's not like, caffeine or other stuff in it, juice. So it means you have to drink early and often to get to that number. All right, back at home soon. So I'm done with the walk. I've fed the dog, had my breakfast. Normally during this time I also unload the dishwasher, but Scott handled it this morning. Vitamin time, and I worked on my food blog for the day and got it started. So I probably do a lot more in the morning than most people, but I do like to get a lot done because I'm a morning person and so I'm up and at it. Normally I would also do some stretching and possibly even a little bit of lifting during this time, but today I have physical therapy, so no need to do all of that now. I'll be doing that in another hour or so. All right, it's physical therapy time. I'm just walking in now. I usually try to take the 7 or 7:30 spot for like all my doctors and dentist appointments. I also have a lot of networking events and breakfasts at that time, but if not, I roll into the office around 8 o'clock to get things going. All right, I was done with physical therapy and into the office by 8:30, and now I'm doing some walking desk time, squeezing in a few extra steps where I can. This is great for when I'm doing emails or editing documents, reviewing case files, things like that. So it's a little slow. I can go like 1.5 to 2 miles an hour, but squeezing in activity wherever I can instead of sitting at my desk is a great move. All right, we're headed to the next stop. I'm in my big kid clothes now, and I am off to a networking lunch. I end up doing, networking usually at least once a day, sometimes 2 or 3 times, which means lots of eating and drinking. And that in turn means lots of need to exercise and make good portion choices. So today's lunch is going to be at Sammy's Wood-Fired Pizza with a great connections group I'm in, and then back to the office for more fun. So for my afternoon, I did 1 call in the car because I didn't have time to make it back here after lunch, and the whole rest of the afternoon has been one-to-one meetings with my team members. Normally in the day I have at least 2-3 minimum hours of either client consultations, client meetings, calls, or one-to-ones. So lots of meeting with people and talking to people, which is lots of fun, but mostly that's sitting at my desk, which can get tiring after sitting too long. But at least I have a nice view. Show you the view. It's really kind of yucky weather today, but normally a nice view. All right, so it's a little bit after 4. Normally, if I'm going home, I try to leave here around 4 to 4:30, but I have an event tonight at 5:30. So I'm gonna hang out here and do my Duolingo. I try to do at least 1 lesson a day. I'm trying to learn Spanish right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock out 1 or 2 lessons here before I have to hit the road. good to learn every day. Back in the car, getting ready to head out to wine tasting. So I intentionally have a very short commute. I live less than 2 miles from my office. I picked my office for that very reason. Yet days like today, I will be in the car for probably between an hour and a half and 2 hours. But I do love listening to audiobooks, so that's awesome because I get to enjoy my time and not be frustrated in traffic. All right, so tonight is wine tasting at the local at the district in Henderson, Nevada. They do this once a month on the last Monday of the month, and it's Tuscany today, so it's gonna be really fun. I like to spend my evenings either with family or friends when possible. Sometimes it's networking though. So this week, over the next 4 days, I have dates with both of the girls that live at home and with Scott. I'm lucky my kids are still at home but are driving, so I don't have to do a lot of chauffeuring. I'm more in charge of groceries and helping them learn how to adult. So it's a pretty fun age for them to be at 18 and 20. All right, it's about 7:45. I'm finally home. It's been a long day. I've been up since 4:15, or a little earlier, and gone since 7:15 this morning. Now it's just time. I have my kombucha, getting a little probiotics in me, and then I'm setting up my clothes for tomorrow, my workout clothes and my work clothes, so that I can launch into another productive day tomorrow. It's been lots of fun. I always try to have time for family, friends, building the business, and also working on the logistics of the business, and just focusing on my health as well. So it's all the big important pieces of the day, and now it's time for the other big important piece, getting a good night's sleep. I always aim for 7 to 8 hours every night. Cheers. Bye.